Welcome to Rhinos and Aliens. There you're saying...
Last episode?
Yeah, wink, wink, you would do some things.
I didn't say what I would do. Because I'm not sure that they're... I don't know. But he had a nice smile, okay? That freeze frame was nice. He looked good. Look at.
About, oh yeah, not all men were created equal, and then X disagreed.
Yeah. Why do you disagree?
Wait. I didn't understand the question as that. So when y'all said it, I'm thinking y'all were referring to just the fact that how he looks compared to how you two look. I didn't think you were talking about literally in general, like.
Oh, so you were defending us then?
Yeah, no.
Aw.
Oh. I'm ugly.
What?
So.
Are we ready?
Wait, so you didn't know we were talking about all men?
No, I didn't know. I thought we were talking about you three men in particular.
Okay. But you do agree with the all men statement then?
All men are not created equal. Y'all ever see with the 90 Day Fiance shit?
Oh, are you talking about the one fat dude with no neck?
Bruh. All men are not created equal.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
I only know because of a recent situation. And I was pointed out to this man who has no neck, and he looks like a midget.
That's deep.
He's not quite a midget, but he's so short.
There's nothing. We're not now.
Do you got money?
Rhinos
Yes.
Aliens. We love our midgets, okay?
No, but the woman is using him.
Yeah, she's just using him. And it's funny because he looks like a troll, like a grumpy troll. Actually, not even a grumpy troll, a happy troll.
And there was this one scene where he said, "Can I get a kiss?" And she said in whatever her natural language is, "You're ugly."
Her face was like the whole
You could have gave him a kiss
You
on
don't
the
see those
forehead or
memes.
something.
You don't see those memes on Facebook with the girl and she looks like Filipino or something like that, or Asian or something. She's always like, "Welcome back, Rhinos and Aliens, to the 90th episode of the Rhinos and Aliens show. Your number one I got thirsty.
It's okay, Danyal's every other episode he has to do 3 runs.
Really?
Yeah. Because I'm too goofy.
You sounded so defeated. Yeah.
Because I'm too goofy. I always fuck
don't
up.
make me laugh when I'm drinking shit.
I always fuck up.
Yeah, don't spit that shit up. Take 2.
Why would you say take 2? This is not a movie.
All right. If it takes
Okay,
more
I'm
than
ready.
3,
I'm ready.
we have a problem.
That was so unnecessary. Okay. I'm ready.
Aw.
Are you going to do the take 3? Like, or you're not going to do it this time?
You didn't fuck up yet.
Okay, cool. Oh, all right, cool. Welcome back, Rhinos and Aliens, to the number 1 podcast in Western New York, the Rhinos and Aliens show. This is episode number 90. And I'm here with... I forgot how this shit works. I haven't done this in so long.
You didn't even introduce
You ain't
yourself.
been going that long.
Bro, when I tell y'all, I really didn't even...
It's the Don Dada of all Dons.
Ah!
Hello.
She fucked it up.
Well, the thing that fucked her up, she forgot to introduce herself, and then her brain just went into mass panic.
Right.
I have a pain in my chest, and every time I laugh, I can feel it.
Want me to rub it? Nope. Got it.
Oh.
Don't die.
I'm gonna die.
Don't die. Don't die.
Okay.
Are we being serious right now?
Yo, why does he look so defeated?
Just know for next time.
He looks so defeated.
All right. Welcome back, Rhinos and Aliens, to the number 1 podcast in Western New York, the Rhinos and Aliens show. This is episode number 90, and I'm your host, as always. Me, Xaynah.
P.S. That was take 3.
That was like 4.
All right. And to the left of me is...
Long hair, don't care.
A.K.A. White LaJoyous.
Say it one more time.
White LaJoyous.
Okay. Last but not least.
You, I'm guessing.
You didn't introduce yourself.
Yeah, she recut it.
But she didn't say her name either.
No, she did.
Oh, the Don Dada of all Dons. Hello.
We haven't recorded it together in a while.
Yeah, if you guys couldn't tell, with all the rest just sprinkling around right now.
My back is killing me.
Good to know. All right.
So, how have you been, X?
I've been in quarantine, trying to stay safe from the Rona. Doing nothing but taking vitamins and drinking water.
What kind of vitamins?
Just women's everyday vitamins.
Oh, the multi thing?
From GNC. Watch Money Heist, okay? Watch it.
You can't be sponsoring somebody else's stuff.
Watch it.
We ain't endorsed
but
with no
you
one.
can go- Listen, y'all don't have to pay me. I enjoyed it, okay?
No,
I
you
enjoyed
should
it.
pay her.
What?
I would very much appreciate that. But I'm not greedy.
That's like
I'm not greedy.
That's like her coming
I
on.
just want the people to enjoy.
I got this brand of water. You see it? It's so good. But I'm not getting paid.
Right. Free endorsements and stuff.
Sometimes
Advertisement.
you humble yourself and you do things for other people. And them fucking actors deserve to be seen. Anyways, I don't know where we going.
But
Y'all
a lot of people don't know how to read either. They're mostly reading in that
No,
show.
because it's translated into English. You don't have to read it with the subtitles. You
I
just
did
have
the
to
reading
listen.
one.
Okay.
Wait, I thought it was only subtitles.
In Money Heist.
Yeah,
No,
English also.
it's in English also.
it is.
You can
They
choose different
they don't
languages.
say like you can.
Does the
clearly
lip
see,
sync-
yeah, you can.
It
clearly
doesn't sync
see-
up though.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's trash. Fuck that.
You can clearly see their words as a whole nother language, but
Gotcha.
they're in English. They're speaking. I guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Like the voiceover, I should say.
yeah, but it's not like anime good voiceover.
No.
It's
No.
bad. That's what I thought. Yeah, I was gonna say all the good Netflix shows are all in Spanish. All the new
Yep.
like all the trailers for the new Netflix shows, they're all in Spanish. I'm like, fuck.
They are. And I've been sitting there reading.
Look, I don't have. Yeah. Well,
Yo, by the way, you nailed Big Mouth for me.
First off, I nailed Big Mouth for you.
But when did you
I
recommend?
swear I referred it to you when I first watched it. Wow, so you gonna give my credit to her?
Oh shit!
What was that? All right. She just had a whole nut buster out of nowhere.
I thought she was. Good thing I didn't
good?
finish that statement.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's my little brothers. That shit just threw me off. Huh? I'm so sorry.
It looked like you were having an orgasm.
It was a quick one. It was the vibration
Yeah.
literally on her vagina.
Yeah.
I'm glad you liked Big Mouth. Did you finish it?
No, I'm in
No,
season
back
2.
to the statement I had. So you gonna give her my credit? You know what?
Okay,
This isn't my episode, guys.
Daniel, if I don't remember you saying that, so I apologize. But if that is true, then I give
all
you both
good.
credit
It's all
because
good.
you guys nailed it. Because I really,
Relate?
enjoyed.
I recommend both comments. I feel every individual who might have a sex addiction has that type of creature always on one shoulder, pushing them
Sex
towards.
hormone
I only
monster?
watched the first 3 episodes.
Really?
That's
How
it.
do you refer it? And you only
Because honestly, I just felt like that was something he would be interested in watching. You know, it was a little bit too much for me. Like, there's a
This is true.
yeah, there was a movie
makes
on Netflix called Coffee and Kareem about some little kid and a cop.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
movie's
thought
awesome,
the
too.
movie was funny, but I didn't like the sexual puns. Like, I don't know.
I understand.
Yeah, I don't know what it's certain shit that I could, get down and.
Well, there's a
Yeah.
difference between respecting something and liking it.
Yeah, so. But I would, I felt like
Yeah.
you would enjoy
Yo,
it.
there's this one great scene. I know I said this in the last episode, but I have to re-say it. The hormone monster was putting one of his penises in his mouth. And then a couple minutes later, he's inspecting it and saying, "This ain't my penis."
What? See, this is why I'm glad I did not
Dicks are like
continue
little,
to
his
watch.
little dicks is like little creatures.
Yeah, and they're hairy, just like he is. Hairy
Wow,
penises.
they are very descriptive in that show. I forgot Oh my god. Oh hell nah.
Did you see the episode where the coach finally has sex?
Yeah. And he had that nasty old hormone dude. That shit is disgusting.
Yeah.
But he had sex with I forgot who he had
The
sex
freak
with.
mom. Not the freak mom of the Jew of the non-Jew
Jew,
kid,
Yeah.
but of the weird Italian dude.
Oh, the one that had sex with pillows.
Yes. A guy has sex with his pillows.
And they talk. This show gets weird.
I'm glad I don't watch it.
They talk. Yep. And they fight and argue because they're pillows and he's cheating, supposedly.
Yeah, I was watching it high and laughing and shit, but then I was like, yeah.
You know
I
what
can't
also,
just watch it.
No, what also messed me up? He's in grammar school.
No, they're 12th graders.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 6th to 8th grade. I'm positive.
Wait, wait.
You said 6th to 8th grade.
Yeah.
But you said 12th graders.
Oh, my bad. I meant 12-year-olds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they are in grammar school. Or
No, that's middle school.
Middle school, I guess.
Yeah, middle school.
But, yeah, my thing is, they're in middle school, and that guy doesn't know if he's bisexual or not. Or, like, how do you go into that in middle school?
Oh,
The whole concept of them being children, that's what throws me off, that I can't probably watch the show maybe.
but they're 12-year-olds.
Right.
Somebody in this room was already having sex when he was 12.
Right. But
Yeah.
as adults, we create these TV shows and these things. And granted, they're not like being pedophiles or nothing like that. But for me, I just can't listen to a 12-year-old or what I would know, a cartoon, like, I just,
For me, it's more so relatable.
I agree.
yeah,
Because around that age, we was also going through those hormones.
Yeah, I ain't know shit about sex.
I mean, you don't have to know it to touch your vagina.
Yeah. Women start touching their vaginas when they're babies.
Yeah.
I mean, all babies touch their private parts.
No, but I mean, women are really in there, banging around and shit.
Coming from a woman myself, I didn't start getting experimental.
But how do you know? Because nobody remembers what they did when they were babies.
Well, I'm not talking about as a kid.
Okay. As a 12-year-old.
I'm talking about, I wasn't 12. I was more so like 15. So, you get what I'm saying? I was a little late bloomer.
When the first time you touched your vagina, though? I'm like, actually played.
No, so you know how some of these kids are thinking and they have their like sex thing. Yeah, I didn't have those until I was more mature.
Well, not everybody in the show has a sex hormone at a young age. There's different levels to it.
Right, but what I'm saying is because I can't relate to him, I can't, I'm not really too interested in the show. So
Understandable.
Nah, and then the whole idea of
It just messed me up.
I don't know.
It just messed me up how he's 12 and he's all of a
I
sudden
couldn't tell if it was a kid show or an adult show until I watched it. So, I don't know.
Oh, no, that's definitely adult. But that's more than R-rated. That's never going to be broadcast on television.
Yeah, never. Unless they take out a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And which is majority of the show. Yeah, it will never be on TV.
I'm glad you guys like it.
Thank you.
All right.
And we just had a rant about that, so that's cool.
Awesome.
Okay, so just so I know, do we want to get political today?
As long as you're not gonna give me a syringe with like Clorox or some shit in it, then we good.
No.
Okay, cool.
Oh, it was more so about how everybody thinks these $1,200 stimulus checks and additional $600 for unemployment is free money. And that's just really
bullshit. We're probably going to have to pay that back next year.
No, it's not that. We already paid for it. It's our tax money.
Yeah, that's what I was did you just see my face over here? I was like,
yeah.
First of all, that's tax money. Secondly, the people receiving these stimulus checks, I'm not even going to call y'all motherfuckers lucky. I wish I had that low to 100. I ain't going to hold you. It's cool.
You didn't even get the stimulus check?
It's cool. No.
Why not?
You want me to talk to you about what me and the IRS got going on camera?
Oh, I think you already told us. I think you did.
But y'all are spending that on any fucking thing. Granted, that's y'all money and that's y'all business. But the point of the stimulus check was to pay your bills for the months that you cannot pay them during this pandemic. You know what I'm saying? Considering most people are out of work and shit like that. And maybe some of y'all are behind or whatever. But y'all be buying bottles and bundles and ounces and tellies and getting y'all hair done to go nowhere. To go nowhere, mama. To go nowhere. If you're not going to pay your rent with that $1,200, say that shit when outside open up for your hair and nails. What the fuck is you doing? I just had to get that out there. Because then when they open up outside and landlords be like, hey, bitch, you got that money for me? Because, you know, I ain't charging no late fees, but I still need my bread. Nobody gonna have that shit. Next thing you know, bitch is gonna be.
Well, I still pay rent.
Not coming. Next thing you know, bitch is gonna be not coming to get their nails done because they're gonna be broke as hell. Getting evicted. I'm thinking about the bigger picture here. Me, hello. Okay. How do you feel about the 200?
Well, I'm appreciative for it.
Oh, that's great.
I deserved it.
Yes.
But another way to look at it is if the government didn't tax us as much as it did, we would already have this extra $1,200 from the get-go.
All right. Now, who would have thought that this would have happened and saved their money properly, considering that you got that money sooner?
No, it's more so, okay, on average, the American gets taxed 25% for income. Mm-hmm. If we were only getting taxed 10%, the first 4 months, most Americans would have an extra $1,000 or whatever. And like you said, they're instead of saving this money wisely, they're looking at it as free money rather than their money.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's y'all money. That shit get taken out y'all checks. That shit get taken every time you buy some shit. That's your fucking tax money. You don't get all your money back. When you get your money, you only get a certain amount back. They save some of that shit. They keep some of that shit. They only give you that a little bit of it when some shit like this happens. But for how long?
But my point is, I feel if this was their money through their paychecks, people normally are wiser with saving their own money. But since they're not viewing this check as their own money, they're viewing it as money from the government. They're not spending it as wisely.
Right, but whose fault is it?
It depends.
That's
how
not the government's fault. We know that this money is our money. We know that this money.
But most people don't know.
But because they don't know, that's not the government's lack of planning. That's theirs. Like, if we know, we're educated enough to know that, then the rest of these motherfuckers should find out in their own way.
I'm not disagreeing with that statement. But to say it's not the government's fault when this is a slippery slope in terms of how much fault you want to give the government.
What I'm saying is it's not the government's fault that the people don't have it that are ignorant and don't have it through their heads that this money is not free.
But this is the point. The government relies on ignorance.
Yep.
As our previous guest made a post, he says, what happens when a slave is no longer a slave? What is that?
A free man. The fuck?
It's a liability to the slave owner.
Okay.
So what happens when a person is no longer reliant on the government? He's a liability to the government.
Understood. Well, they can rely on ignorance all they want to, but as long as y'all stay ignorant, they're going to rely on y'all ignorance. Like, that's it. That's all.
But that's the problem.
Yeah, but then you become a problem.
We're all a fucking problem.
But I was going to say the problem is that's why you can never rely on a revolution nowadays, because it's too easy to manipulate the masses to agree with a body / a government. How you feel, Donnie?
Oh, you know I don't care about politicals, so I'm not even in this conversation.
Okay, so to switch it off, we're going to go back, but to switch the mood. What industry created the first millionaire?
What industry?
Yeah, industry. Be it the food industry, the clothing industry,
the first millionaire.
Yes.
That's
The oil industry,
Could be loyal.
The manufacturing industry?
Definitely not.
Cosmetic industry.
Yes.
But we know that's not.
Okay, it's either auto. I don't know.
The toy industry?
Wait, if we go, that's far. We gotta go
Advertising?
back.
The business industry?
I don't know.
That's too far.
What time? Can I get a time frame?
It's the middle of the 1800s.
1800s?
Yes, 1800s. 19th century.
TVs is gone.
Yeah, technology is donezo. You can't rely on that one.
Okay, well, it was for...
It could
was
be housing.
Printing companies,
It
maybe.
could be housing.
Yes, that could be one too.
Okay, I'm done. I decided. I picked my guesses.
Goodness gracious.
There's a lot of options, right?
Horses. The person
So
who made horses
what would that be called?
rode.
It's not the animal.
That would be
the
transportation.
transportation. The transportation industry. What's your pick, my brother?
I'm going to say the first millionaire.
Correct.
Oh, that's... Oh. I'm just going to throw it out there and say housing.
Okay. So the first millionaire was created due to the fur industry.
Fur?
Yes.
Wow.
That makes sense. That really does.
Specifically beavers.
What
Never
the
mind.
fuck?
I was thinking bear or something heavy.
Actually, beaver pelt is very valuable, or at least it was during this
Yeah,
time.
to make shoes.
No, but just not shoes, hats. It was specifically hats.
I was about to say, I thought it was shoes or hats or something.
And the fur industry also
Make fur.
created the first wave of millionaires in America. John
would've thought?
Jacob Astor became a
John Jacob Jingleheimer. All right.
he
Going.
he became a millionaire in the early 1800s and died with over $20 million. But to equate that with inflation, that would be the equivalent of 600 plus million.
He was living.
Yeah, and the craziest part too is that
He was killing beavers. Living off of killing
I'll
beavers.
never look at them bitches the same. Swear to God, I don't.
No, but this is the crazy part. Halfway through his life, the fur industry completely imploded, so he lost all his money, and then he regained it back through the housing. But he first became a millionaire because of fur.
He's smart.
Yes.
I said what I said.
Yeah, he's smart. He had a little bit left. He flipped that shit and got it right back.
Yep.
Dickhead, you shouldn't have fumbled the bag.
No, it was more so something you can't control.
Oh, well, you shouldn't have fumbled the bag.
He didn't, technically.
Be quiet. God.
She just trying to be a dick. Technically. But yeah, I was right. Forget your guess. I got the housing. Think about 1800s.
I don't even remember what my guess was. What
You
my
had
guess
like 5.
was. Yeah, I was just naming shit. We both were. You fucking
No,
dick.
I got it right. I said,
Fuck
you know what?
you.
Housing.
If this had a hole in the top,
I beat your ass.
you
Like,
wish.
turn the camera off.
You think so? I would burn him with this heater. We would have been air.
No, you would have burned.
He would have been
you
cooking.
more clumsier.
He
than
would have
me.
been cooking. I know. I can't even pick up my phone without
Exactly.
burning myself.
I
right
know.
now. That's fine.
Hey,
Fuck you.
You want me to pick it up for you?
No, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
She don't need it anyways.
Pretty much.
I'm just talking shit. I apologize.
Keep going. Keep going.
That's definitely what she said.
Because I'll keep going. And going.
That was a good one, though. Well, you could have used it for either one. That's what he said. That's what she said. She's giving some bomb-ass head. He's like, oh, yeah, keep going. He's eating some good pussy. She says, keep going. You know, next thing you know, they're sticking thumbs in each other's butts. They say, keep
Right. Yep. Nope. You
Bitch.
lost me.
Stop.
You lost me.
That's where
you
I-
lost me right there.
That's where I cut ties. Bitch, you gotta go. You stick your finger in my... I don't care if I like that. Bitch, you gotta go.
What?
Because I don't know if I will or not, so it never
Well,
happened.
If she knows what she's doing, you're going to like it.
I'm still gonna say, bitch, you gotta go. You made me feel a little bit
I don't
different than what
know.
I'm used to.
I don't know. Sex is very interesting. Do you guys feel you can really know who someone is
Through sex? Yep. We talked about this last episode.
Yeah, but I've really been thinking about it, and it's just, for example, it's the women that come off slutty and like, oh, I know how to do this. But then when you get them in that moment, all that shit breaks down. So you really get to know, are you about this life or are you not? And or it could be in the middle. This is a spectrum.
This is true. Oh, you over there thinking.
I'm listening.
We was spitting facts last time.
I'm listening.
At least Piper was. All right, I gotta give this man a different name. I can't calling him Piper, cause
Well, you could call him Damien.
Why do y'all call him Piper?
that's what he said.
That's how I know him. So, Piper the cipher. I really wanted to say Piper gives
On
the
the-
pipe, but that doesn't sound as good.
I'm so glad you did not say that or suggest that.
No.
I would have instantly shot that down.
But do you like Piper the cipher?
Piper on the cipher?
No, Piper the cipher.
That's what he
That's his
refers to
name?
himself.
No, I gave it to him.
Oh.
Well, I gave the title that name.
Huh?
Because a cipher is basically just a decoding of. It's a way to
Okay,
decode.
so you were using it in that way. Okay, I thought
Yeah.
maybe he was like a rapper or something.
Oh no, but he's very. I don't know what word I was going to use. But getting back to the whole sex thing. Moving on.
I'm guessing you forgot.
Right. He had to because I was just listening to him tell me something about
You getting to know a person involved sex.
yeah. You were just in the middle. We were just in the middle.
Of a thought?
Yeah.
I thought I finished it though. I didn't know how.
You asked our opinions, but
Explain it then.
right. Okay. Well, we were trying to remember what the question was.
Oh, the question
So-
was, do you feel you can, and to what degree?
I feel like with certain people, you can, and certain people are just good at sex and good at manipulation, especially knowing other people's bodies, and can make you feel the things that you want to feel. And you, as a person, your emotions already get, like attached and all that extra shit. So, that changes your mind. It clouds your judgment and your feelings. So you think you feel one way when truly you are just lusting after the sex. So I think sometimes, yeah, it depends.
But as you were describing that, I feel that is still showing who that person is. Is that person a pleaser? Is that person a manipulator of who he's trying to make you think he is?
Before I was coming here, I didn't even get to finish the movie. But I'm halfway through with Fall from Grace. It's a Tyler Perry movie. It's on Netflix. Whatever case may be, the guy, as far as I've gotten, he treated this girl good. He had amazing sex with her. He did stuff to her that no one else had done. And then when they were married, he got her out of $600,000.
Oh, he robbed her.
Yeah, like he stole like almost $400,000 from her job and like put her house on
But
mortgage.
I would say that's a rare
So
exception.
I was thinking, I know, but that's what I'm saying. It's a rare exception. That means it can happen. So I think that's something that most times, is based off of feelings and emotions, especially the way you have sex with people tell you how you feel about them. You don't just have passionate sex with anybody you sleep with. You know what I'm saying? But then
Yeah, I was about to say you can.
you can, but why would you do that?
Because it makes the sex better.
No, it's not good.
Why?
Because people's feelings, don't give somebody, niggas, please, listen to me.
We talked
Listen
about
to
this
me.
too.
Okay. Please stop giving bitches fire, stupid, amazing dick. If y'all don't want them bitches coming after y'all.
Well, we don't
trying
want
to-
them spreading bad word of mouth.
Y'all can have good sex
This is retail.
without it. You can have sex without making it seem like love making. Give her a good pipe, but don't fucking fuck her like you in love with her. Like,
But
don't-
most women can't come just from good pipe.
I don't know because I
Unless
don't know.
you're eating her out for 30 fucking minutes, and who's going to do that to a bitch they just met?
Why can't a girl just get off on?
Because X, not
I don't
every
know.
woman is like you. Not every woman can just think about, oh, I want a nut right now, and then they just.
All right, fair.
Most women need that sense of, oh, there's.
Most women is stubborn too. When it comes to sex and coming,
But that
they're
shit is
stubborn.
that,
I had sex with a lot of females, and they just
I'm
told me I'm
saying
not
that,
trying
and my
to
dumb
come.
ass be putting myself in that same fucking predicament. But I'm just saying, like, that shit don't fuck with your head, like.
No.
Well, a random person.
No, we're men.
I
We're
can't,
men.
I don't know. I can't just have
We're
sex with
men.
a random person. I can't do no one night stand type shit.
We're men. I don't even know why you're.
Right. I forgot where I was. It's been a while. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
It's okay. But this is good. The diversity. We've missed it.
I forgot all about how you guys think. That shit just threw me off.
Yeah, because you were probably around a lot of females, right?
No, I was by myself.
Oh, okay.
In your own thoughts.
It's okay.
It happens.
I went to dark, sadistic places too.
Yeah, it's been rough. It's been rough. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
I love how she agreed that she was thinking sadistically. So that's always cool. Okay, to get the political stuff out the way, I just wanted to throw these facts over a weekend. I don't know what specific weekend because everything gets jumbled now. Canada's armed forces have now made it no longer tolerable to use gender pronouns. So that's interesting.
So
You can't use he or she,
What you gonna call them? Individuals?
or you have to use their name.
what if I don't know her name?
Good luck.
Hey, yo, bitch.
They damn near gonna fucking remove the sex option from everything.
So you can't. Wow. Can you say female?
No, you can't use any of that. Well, if the wrong person hears you say using those distinctions, you can be punished.
What about miss? Excuse me, miss.
That's definitely a no-go.
It's
How
a
do you get
pronoun.
somebody number that you don't know then?
Well, technically, you're not trying.
You can't use hun.
Boo? Yes, you can because it's not a miss. It's not.
Hey, yo,
it's not.
honey.
Hun is not
you use
defining a sex. Hun is not.
Yeah, hun-
Hun is
You
not
can use
defining
honey,
whether
right?
you're
Yeah.
a man or a woman. You know what I'm saying? You're not
I'm gonna
calling
use honey
her-
as in the word, like the eating honey, though, the edible honey. I can't say hun. Hun.
No,
Still say honey.
but women call men hun too, and men can
and-
call women
yeah,
hun.
anybody can call.
So I'm gonna say honey.
Yeah, but technically, should you be trying to pick up your coworkers if you're on a military base?
Oh, that's what that is?
Yeah.
I thought you said Canada, period.
No, Canada Armed Forces.
Oh, then I'm taking everything I said back.
He wasn't
You are-
listening.
I wasn't. I just heard you can't say.
Next.
All right, asshole.
Okay, so the mayor of Michigan.
I didn't miss this. Yo, this is hot as fuck.
Your balls sweating over there.
Bro.
The mayor of Michigan banned the selling and planting of anything related to gardens
Why? What? Wow.
because of the coronavirus. If you guys can't see the trend of where these political topics are going. Oh, and the last one. The Democrats frontrunner to run for the president candidacy of 2020, Joe Biden, was quoted most recently saying, there's during World War II, where Roosevelt came up with a thing that was totally different than he called it the World War II. He had the War Production Board.
What?
Him and Trump, they went to the same elementary school.
Whoa. Don't disrespect Trump, because Trump can speak better than that. You might not like what he says, but he's not speaking like that.
What?
People are dying from the Chinese disease, so I've never died before.
So if you are wondering, he said, 4 different times, and then he said, / 3 different times in the
Sounds like
course
us.
of 3 sentences.
And his filler words just killed you that bad?
No, but if you watched him, he literally did not know what he was thinking. Those 3 sentences took him a minute to say.
I believe you.
Yeah.
Well, in World War II, like, he did the thing where he,
And the only difference with how Joe Biden said it, he was looking down the entire time. So you knew he was looking at a written speech that he couldn't even read.
he like these words. They're too big. I gotta sound these out. What is going on?
And then once he gets done with one sentence, he loses where he was at.
Well, in World War II, he probably was thinking to himself, what the fuck?
Shut up.
In World War II,
Daddy!
he did the thing where something like
Where am I?
where he did the thing that he was supposed to do, where he was like
Joe, you have a question? Shut the fuck up. What the fuck are you saying?
Yeah, but it was so funny because it was this conference call set up to where there's two other people, and as over the course of the minute, their faces of optimism slowly transpired into despair.
they probably was like,
And then just
this is who we're gonna believe in. Got it.
Oh my god.
That's hilarious.
okay. So do you guys know about the whole face mask thing for New York?
Apparently, when we open back up outside, we have to wear face masks if we're not following the codes of social distancing. So if you're within 6 feet of someone, you have to have a mask on.
But you have to do that now too.
Yeah, and you have to. Right now, you have to wear a mask if you go in anywhere in any establishment or anything like that.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Donyhal, you knew that too, right?
Yep.
Okay. So the state is saying we have to do that, right? Mm-hmm. Do you guys agree with that? That sounds like
Yeah.
the smart thing, right?
Right.
You're wrong.
Okay, calm down. He's so hype. This is why I can't be on this motherfucking podcast.
You're right.
Because ego.
Well, in New York, we
In New York, what?
we have to wear
You
the
what?
thing
The thing. He did say that at one point.
where we
You know,
have to wear the
the face of thing.
Wow,
the
look.
things that go on our face.
We're gonna keep those and we're gonna hang spaceships and rhinos from the ceiling.
I can't even do it.
That would have been a perfect time to say, you know.
Well, you're wrong.
Shut the. I don't even remember what we were talking about.
You being wrong. Me also, but still.
What did I say?
About face masks.
Oh, okay. Well, why are we wrong?
Well, technically you guys are right, but wrong because...
It won't change a damn thing.
No, because there are local and state laws. If I'm correct, it's in all 50 states, which make it illegal to wear any type of mask. Most of these are anti-mask laws that were enacted to keep the KKK from being able to do KKK stuff.
What, motherfucker? This a pandemic and rules had to get changed.
Yeah, but I'd rather not get shot.
Oh,
KKK,
listen.
remember?
Listen.
And I wouldn't know because he's wearing
After
a
this
mask.
is the purge.
But somebody close to me brought up a good point. It's so easy to rob a place now. Everybody's wearing masks. Just make sure you wear a similar mask that everybody else is wearing.
Oh, man, I already seen a few places robbed already. I just kept my mouth closed. 7-Eleven, y'all been getting hit for a lick for weeks. I'm not saying which store, but
Damn.
yo, for real, for weeks. I literally walked in to go get something to drink. This guy had a duffel bag and was stuffing big ass cases of beer in there. Like 16 can ones. And he's stuffing it in there. And I just walked past. He looked at me like, I said, oh, none of my business, man.
What kind of mask was he wearing?
He didn't have a mask.
That's just Joker ballsy right there.
And then I'm thinking he about to go and pay for it.
He just walked.
He just walked the fuck out. With this big ass, and the crazy thing is that duffel bag was empty walking in. You
What-
walk out, this shit is heavy as hell.
And they really didn't notice?
They just probably didn't give a fuck at all.
Yeah, in certain places you can't do things when people steal. That's why they have 7-Elevens.
But my thing that's so stupid-
armed men and shit like that.
Why did he do that with no mask? Because the cameras...
He didn't give a fuck.
Oh, yeah. He was a savage.
Who was gonna come into his house for stealing some beers?
So you're basically saying he's the type of dude who nuts in every bitch and just moves on.
I'm saying that's the type of nigga that don't get no pussy because he can't even afford to buy his own beers from 7-Eleven.
Or maybe he's so frugal,
What if he was rich, but he just felt like...
he needed some excitement for the day.
Exactly.
If you're rich and your excitement can't be to take out some money and fucking put some money in the little Help the Children of America jar, motherfucker, like, you ain't have to put it in there, but shit, you couldn't pay for your beer, all that money you got, and you can't pay for no beers, regular ass broke people still gotta pay for this shit or go to jail. You just think your rich ass gonna walk out the door? Fuck you.
Maybe he walked in there thinking he had his
Fuck
bank
you
card.
and your entitlement.
And he forgot his bank card at home.
Hey, they got Apple Pay. 7-Eleven
What
has
if he has
Apple
the
Pay.
Android?
They have Android Pay.
What if he doesn't have an updated
Then
phone?
fuck him.
What if he has the Obamacare phone?
He could suck these nuts.
Is that even still out, the Obamacare phone?
I don't know.
I
those
didn't
little
even know
phones?
they had Obamacare phones. So I couldn't answer that question.
Insurance phones, whatever. That's deep.
I'm sure they do. Yeah, like the
But
free
is
phones
they
and
still
stuff. They
called
put them.
the Obama insurance phone?
I think it's Assurance Wireless.
You know what's
Assurance
crazy?
Wireless.
Trump has been president for 3.5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't die yet. I thought I would be dead by now. Maybe.
Wow. Dead.
Yep.
Oh, but not directly because of Trump. Because of other reasons.
Nope.
No, not directly because of Trump.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. All right.
Oh!
So if you guys didn't notice,
Trump sucks, but he wasn't a
they don't like
complete
each
suck.
other.
He fucking sucked, but he wasn't a complete
I'm letting
suck.
it out there right now. They don't like each other. This is why there's a lot of awkward going on.
I thought we were doing pretty good.
No, you guys are. But it's still awkward. I'm pretty sure they notice it too.
Is it awkward because it is actually awkward, or is it awkward because you know and it just feels different?
Oh no, you can tell. You can definitely
It's
tell.
not awkward.
You thirsty?
It's not awkward on my end. So,
Boy, fuck you. I'm always on here drinking my water.
You thirsty?
so I
but
guess
yeah.
X is making it awkward.
No.
Wait,
It's just.
I feel like
because I just know it's awkward.
Okay, so it was the latter, not the former.
Yeah.
Cool.
I missed something. So Donnie just feeling. I missed something. What did I miss?
Nothing. Continue.
What are you confused about?
I was drinking my water,
Because you were thirsty.
and y'all were talking, and I stopped listening on purpose.
Oh, okay.
Because you was thirsty.
Because I didn't agree with what Donnie said. I felt like he was just talking bullshit.
So
was.
we are doing good.
I didn't say that.
So if you didn't say that, then you agree with Danielle.
No, I don't. I'm not. I don't feel like it's awkward.
So then you agree it's
didn't-
not awkward.
Yeah. I didn't
Okay,
say
but
it
you
was.
said we're doing good. At what are we doing good at? The show?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. The show was just awkward.
But
just
obviously
because it
we're
was
not
just
doing good the other thing because you just put that out there.
No. Well, I thought we were just, the show, we're doing good. Yeah, it was just an awkward episode.
You know.
Well, you know about the thing where
Relationships.
we're like, we was like,
But
and
now
now we're like, because of that thing
Oh my God.
that no one knows.
that no one knows,
But we do.
but I know, because we all know about that thing. Because Continue.
I
White
hate
Majorities.
you.
Okay.
My white Hawaiian friend.
Yo, listen to me. It's not even funny. What was I doing?
Yo, did you say my white Hawaiian friend?
My fucking my little brother's FaceTime me the other day, and we were
Lilo
talking.
and Stitch, motherfucker.
I don't know what.
She looks like Lilo.
If you would let me finish my story.
She looks like she has the skin complexion and the long curly hair.
Lilo's a lot later than me.
I would
Her
disagree.
hair's straight.
In that TV show, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
She was definitely cocoa
Okay,
colored.
whatever.
And how do you know they weren't perming her hair?
That's fine, but Hawaiian hair,
It's normally straight, I know.
right? And
But not always.
right. So my little brothers told me that I looked like a Hawaiian dyke the other day. I was just trying to get to that, but you guys interrupted the story, so now it's not funny anymore.
I kind of
So you're looking Hawaiian dykey, and I'm looking white Hawaiian. The Hawaiian. We got that.
You like a Caribbean, not exactly Hawaiian.
Oh,
Give
I
me
know.
the Caribbean vibe though.
I know, bro.
I got like a hibiscus flower tattooed on my leg, with like inside a turtle shell. Like it's all cute and Hawaiian.
That's
with,
adorable.
Like, waves.
Hawaiian-y.
Yeah.
Hawaiian-y.
And I have sweet Hawaiian rolls on my freezer.
If I was a liberal, I would say that's racist.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Hawaiian-y?
Oh, Hawaii. Oh. I thought we were talking about Hawaiian rolls.
I didn't say what?
I thought we were talking about the rolls.
It's okay. Everybody's racist. We just now know you are too.
Oh. Hawaiian-y. It's cute.
This is a great
That's
segue for my
racist.
next topic.
It's not.
Do you...
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Because she's thinking about it now. She's just racist. It's just like calling an Asian person
Stop.
Oriental.
Orient. Exactly.
Hawaiian. What? No.
Yes, Hawaiian-y. That's why I kept saying it. Hawaiian-y. Like, what the f is Hawaiian-y?
I was being goofy, but okay. Segue. Go.
What's the African version of that? Africana?
No, that's racist. It's just Africans.
No, but if you're calling somebody that, you would say Hawaiian. That's the
Oh, you're
African.
saying like
her version of that.
African-y. Duh.
Okay, so just add it in.
Yes.
African-y, Asian-y.
That really sounds racist.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can be like Asian-y. Like,
No.
separate the words.
You
No.
can't save it. You already
No.
went down the slide. There's no going back up.
Shit, if I'm going all the way there. Indian-y. European-y. London-y. Australian-y.
Yo, you were about to do the accent too.
I was going to be all fucked up. I apologize.
Stop.
I officially apologize for everything I just said. Because I love you guys.
A Brazilian-y booty. Oh.
That actually doesn't sound that bad though.
Yes, it does.
Brazilian-y.
Don't sugarcoat it.
You ever had a Brazilian knee booty?
What?
Brazilian-y.
No, that
Every time I
just
hear
goes with the word.
Brazilian, I hear the like Brazilian wax, and I think about Xaynah waxing me. Like, after this Rona shit, baby, I'm coming to you. Know it.
Getting waxed.
I can wax you.
No, Xaynah got it.
Oh, I was talking the other way, but all right.
How do you feel with the level of hate and ignorance and just throwing our problems at everyone but ourselves?
Not taking accountability.
Yeah. No, but do you feel over time, let's say over the past 20 years, there's been an increase, a decrease?
Of not taking responsibility? Or
Yeah.
definitely a
An
decrease?
increase. I think a lot of the times, especially with social media, people have to publicly apologize. And sometimes that's in relationships and not even just on social media. But I feel like in order to shut women the fuck up, sometimes niggas have to apologize.
But I would say more so that would be like towards celebrities.
No,
I've seen
I'm referring to
celebrities more so.
people. I say an increase. I just feel like people,
I feel you're both right. I feel there's been an increase because of social media, but overall, take away
not
social
genuine.
media, it's been a decrease.
I just feel like even though it happens, it's not genuine.
Okay.
And I feel like it happens a lot of the times to make shit, to just brush it off.
So if a woman on social media makes a thread on Twitter about how much she hates white people, What do you think about that?
Honestly,
But she's not white, so she can't be racist.
Technically, that is right.
so a non-white person making a threat about what they don't like about white people.
It's just like a white person.
That's like
making
a
threat about
fucking
black
white person
people.
making a threat about black people. Yeah, that shit is a no-go.
No,
But we wouldn't look at it like that. I don't think.
according to liberals and Democrats, only people in power can be racist. And since only white people are powerful, then only white people can be racist.
Oh, I didn't think of it like that.
Motherfucker, what you don't want somebody saying about you, don't say about them. Fuck.
I'm not agreeing with these statements. I'm just putting it out.
I'm just putting out.
I'm just pulling out.
Well,
yeah, ain't none of that.
The reason why I wanted to bring this up,
Out the fuck.
because the woman who made this thread about hating white people, she is Colombian, but she's not the native Colombian. You could tell by looking at her features.
She's a European Colombian.
Yep.
She's white.
So that was my point. People are so ignorant that they think it's cool and hip to just hop on a trend without realizing they're being racist towards their own kind.
My mom says shit about being Puerto Rican all the time. She literally says she hates Puerto Ricans. If you know my mom is full Puerto Rican. But she's born here. She didn't grow up on the island. She didn't live in the island and all that shit. So I feel like she doesn't know, like.
But she knows she's Puerto Rican.
She knows she's Puerto Rican, but she doesn't, certain things and shit, certain traditions and shit, she doesn't know what it means to, be. And then certain things she doesn't understand, like some of their actions and ways. And that's because she was raised around different people. So.
Well, this example was more so if you guys ever saw that one skit from Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle?
Yeah. Where he's a KKK guy, but he's black, but he doesn't know.
Oh.
I'm too young.
Okay, well, he made a skit about he's a blind KKK person, but he's black, so he doesn't know he's black. This is the same thing with her. She doesn't realize what her ethnicity is, and she's hopping on a trend. And I feel it's just
That's dumb. Bitch, get ancestry.
yeah. For example, that's like me being racist towards Polish people without knowing I'm Polish. Obviously, I know I'm Polish, but
That's like Puerto Rican people being racist against black people, considering the fact that
a majority of
us are of African descent.
Exactly.
Or even of Taino descent, or whatever the case may be, like red skin.
No, but that's like that's a dark Puerto Rican saying fuck Africans, or that's a light Puerto Rican saying fuck Europeans. When it's like, okay.
Even still, those light Europeans might still be fucking African. They just don't have the pigmentation. It doesn't matter. If you're Puerto Rican, 9 times out of motherfucking 10, you are all of the above mixed in between.
Well, I was gonna say that too, though.
Yeah.
But most people don't know that.
You know now, bitches, and this ain't my first time telling y'all.
Yeah.
Period.
I think it was episode 68. Don't quote me.
You remember that episode?
I don't
It's
remember.
one of my very first episodes.
That is a fact.
Yeah.
That was the one where you were in the top.
He remembers.
He
that,
remembers
though.
because I have on a bra. That's fucking sick.
Right.
Guys, that was in like August. That was literally in August. Maybe July.
You said it.
Okay, I
That's
think
crazy.
we're done. Are we done?
Why do you want to end it like that?
Because what else we got to talk about?
Bitches.
I just wanted to say a quote, and it's a short one. How do you guys feel about it? A great man once said, his name is Ragnar.
Wow.
Don't waste your time looking...
Go ahead, sir.
Don't waste your time looking back. You're not going that way.
I hate this nigga. Go ahead, sir. Say it again. What was it?
A great man known by the name of Ragnar said, don't waste your time looking back. You're not going that way.
Exactly what he said. Look forward, not backwards.
I'm only laughing because of your reactions, but it's actually a very dope quote, and I just wanted to know.
I agree.
His face when you said his name, Ragnar, right?
Ragnar.
Ragnar,
Yeah.
when you said his name, was just like, does he know something that I don't know?
No. It's just he probably thought that the name was funny, right,
Yeah.
Daniel?
That's the guy's name.
I instantly thought of a Viking.
I gotta stop doing it.
That does sound like a Viking name.
It's a guy. It's actually a Viking king named Ragnarok.
That's interesting.
I want to go home and watch Lord of the Rings.
So how do we feel about that quote?
Yeah, bitch,
It's
you
very
walking
reliable.
forward, look straight.
It's very reliable, and I
Yeah.
wonder why. Because he went through some shit. He went through some shit.
I know the way he said it was very simplistic, but if you could get deep and thoughtful with it. So you want my thoughts
you can go
about
very
it?
poetic with it, you know?
Especially now in our society, we have so much quote unquote free time in terms of life has become easy. We don't have to worry about struggles that our ancestors just from 100 years had to deal with, let alone hundreds of years. So we have more time to ponder, more time to think.
Technology's made everything easy.
Yes. So sometimes we overthink, and sometimes that could be a detriment. And when we overthink, it's normally dealing with the past rather than
The future.
yeah.
A lot of times when we overthink, we think from other people's not other people's perspectives, but in a sense, like we pay
Perception.
attention. Yeah, perception. We pay attention to more of how other people feel and what they say about it versus formulating our own opinions and stuff like that. So you'll constantly be lost in thought, but it won't be your thought; it'll be someone else's, and you don't even realize that.
Can you dive into that? Because
Yeah. So basically, I don't have the greatest example at the time, but shit, imagine having a conversation with someone and you're completely set on your idea or your thought.
Okay.
And they say the smallest thing
And to make you
and
rethink it.
and it gives you a question to doubt. But do you really doubt that, or is it just the fact that you didn't consider that being an option that that it takes you that far to where you just doubt yourself? You know what I'm saying? And you start to think how they would think, or maybe because maybe there's the person who's always right, and for some reason you just believe in what you want to believe, but you just heard them say it, so now you're just like, fuck it. Well, I know they're always telling me. If you tell me something, Francis, I'm throwing that fucking idea because I'm be like, okay, well,
He's usually right.
yeah, Miss Francis. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's something I'm really
Confident
I can't let
about.
go. And you know what I'm saying? And a lot of the times we're more confident about shit that we are dealing with or whatever the case may be, and we don't act on it or stay consistent with that because of how we think other people might view that.
my only follow-up question is, what distinguishes thoughts from individuals? Meaning, how can a person claim a thought as their own?
Everybody, okay, yes, everybody is an individual, and our minds are amazing and do amazing and wonderful things. But you're crazy not to think that we all don't have the same idea in some way, shape, or form. But at the same time, the probability of you thinking about that or why you would have thought about that is one thing. You know what I'm saying? There are certain factors that you apply to certain situations when you think about things in your life because of the shit you've gone through. And someone else thinks about them in different ways because of the things they've gone through. You're not going to think about, for example, I went to a party with my friends a couple weeks ago. And some shit popped off, and they were all rah-rah. And me, I'm like, motherfucker, niggas is shooting this shit, our lives. You know what I'm saying? My friend baby dad here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him, nigga might die or some shit. All of these crazy things could happen. But because these people are thinking with the reaction of anger and fighting and just, being out there and not thinking about the family aspect of it and all the important shit, they're thinking in two different ways. But if I tell one person one thing like, yo, bro, you ain't think about the fact that this person got a kid or you got a kid, this person is your family, this person out here, and all this shit is unnecessary, might have somebody completely change their whole idea on something. You know what I'm saying? But had I not been there, they don't give a fuck time or day. They always fighting, don't give a fuck. It could just be one person that would have changed, one little thing. It could be a positive or negative.
Would your concept change if I said, what if nobody owns or thinks of thoughts? It's more so, what if you have to be in a certain mindset for a thought to pop in to your mind? This person has an idea, and then he talks to another person about the idea, and the other person has a few thoughts. Because that person is always right, that changes your thought process about that idea.
It can. Okay,
No,
keep going.
But what I'm asking, what if the ownership has nothing to do with the person? It has to do with the mindset. That the reason why you're now thinking about the same thoughts that the other person isn't because you know what he's thinking. It's just that he puts you in a different mindset.
No, that's fine. Somebody else being around you could make you think of something. Or, when I'm around some of my friends, I'm more rational than I am other times because I know, like when to be, you know what I'm saying? Like it could be little shit. Like you might make me think of something or make me react a certain way. Or maybe because you're there, I might, oh shit, well, okay, I'm about to react this way. But then Francis will react this way. And before he even say something about how you're going to react, let me think about that and consider that. I think that's true too. I just feel like it just depends on that person actually listening to themselves and being real with themselves in that moment. I feel like it's not hard to make good decisions or make any decision alone or unbiasedly when you're actually paying attention to what you want, what you think, and not thinking about how other people would perceive it or view it. And sometimes you have to make those decisions without having regrets before and after.
Just listening to this good information.
Is it good or are you being sarcastic?
No, I'm being...
Oh, just had to ask. Just asking.
Okay. Well, I hope it's not bad information because that means I just talked about some retarded shit for the past...
Well, I just had to ask.
Okay. Well, bada bing, bada boom.
Cadoodle.
What he said.
Do you remember?
Can we do the 5-finger Rhino thrust?
Oh, you remember.
Yeah. All right. First, you want to like that bitch. Give her a nice fat thumbs up. You slam your thumb on the button. Slam your thumb on the button. Slam your thumb.
Or index.
Whatever. Then, you want to subscribe to our channel.
Yay.
Yeah.
All of them.
We're trying to get 200.
Follow them too, the pages and stuff.
Aw.
And hit the bell.
Yes. Ring a ding ding ling.
Ring ding ding ding. A ring ding ding ding
Boom.
ding 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 ding.
What you want to do after that?
We want to share.
Share that bitch.
But to who is the key question?
Everybody. Go on Facebook, right? You hear me? And go on our page. And invite all your friends.
Yes. Or as a great man who is known as Ragnar, he would say, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
Goddamn.
Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Stay away from your enemies. They ain't got nothing good for you.
No.
No,
You
we're
gotta
just-
keep your enemies close.
You shouldn't have enemies to begin with, for real, for real. Mind your business, do you gonna be straight.
You're always
matter
going to
who
have
you're gonna have.
haters.
Yeah, you're
You
always
can have
gonna-
So
haters,
let
but
the
they don't have the
haters-
haters don't have to be enemies.
No, our haters are enemies. Fuck that shit.
All right, anyway, last thing you want to do is comment on that fucking video.
No. I'm going to say this. If you're a hater, you're going to see our shit. Ain't that right?
Period.
And then what's the last thing is you already said, but we're going to put this out on a good note. Comment. We had a good couple of topics, some vibes here and there.
Well, we love y'all.
LLPH.
LP.
Cadoodle.
If you want to subscribe, just hit this bad boy up here, that big fat rhino. If you want the newest video, to the right. If you want the recommended, to the left. And then, of course, our personal dick pic. Yep, right below. So thank you for joining us once again, and we hope to see you next week. So peace out.
Peace.